What's up, YouTube? Back with a video from It's Complicated. Want you guys to go ahead and go over and like and subscribe. Alright, let's see.
There are many women today who are out earning men, female doctors, lawyers, etc. Why is a male breadwinner considered to be normal for a man, while a female breadwinner is often considered to be dating down for a woman?
I think a lot of times we refer to back in the days when men were considered the breadwinners. They were the men. They were the people that brought home the money while the women stayed home. So now the generations have changed and things have changed. You know, now women are getting on their shit. Like, it's not just rely on a man anymore. It's do for your own, and he's gonna do for himself. And you guys can either do that shit together, or you know, one person could be the breadwinner. I guess it all depends.
I feel like she didn't answer the question. I feel like the question was, why is it uncommon for a woman to be the breadwinner, and why is like a man bashed for that? And she just said you can either do it together or you can do it apart, and I don't understand how that has anything to do with the question.
Depends on what you agree on in your relationship, but I really do think that it has to do with the change over time.
Why is it that a rich man would sooner change a broke woman's life, but a rich woman is less likely to give a broke man a chance?
When a rich man wants you and your nigga can't do nothing.
Because men like to have the power to uplift and feel like they're doing, I guess, like justice to the woman, versus a woman is like, I don't need to
Say it.
I guess, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I don't. I'm confused. How are we doing justice to a woman by getting with the woman that works at Foot Locker or like Arby's or Burger King? When we're just like, I like how she looks, or I like her attitude, or her disposition, her femininity, I'm just gonna go ahead and just make her mine. And then a woman's just like, ew, brokenness, ew. That nigga broke. That broke nigga tried to talk to me.
And I wouldn't necessarily agree with the second part of that question, because I honestly think it's more of a societal stigma where society just kind of like says that women have a problem being with a man of a certain financial, you know, status. I don't necessarily think that that's what we as women think right off the bat, but
What? I mean, yeah, it's a lot of women that'll be out here effing, you know, Dirty Dick Rodney down the street, you know, because he be slinging that dick crazy or whatever. But at the same time, more often than not, women are chasing after the unicorn, the six-figured man with six-pack abs, with he's 6 feet tall, he's 6 feet down below. Just, yeah.
Rich men see the future in a woman, and we could build them up. But a woman already feels when they got money that they already built up, and they wouldn't want to build us up. You feel me? They feel like they're better than us when they have money. We're broke, we're all this when they got money, but when it's the other way around,
Facts.
they want us to pay for their bills and help them financially be stable and everything, you know?
I think we all have standards, but women are always told all their life, don't settle, don't settle, don't settle. So when it comes to a man that is making less money than you, or you're the breadwinner, whatever the case may be, you feel like you're settling for less, you're settling for, like, you feel like you deserve more, whereas a man takes leadership and accountability and can be that leader in that relationship that a woman cannot be.
Okay. What is hypergamy?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a big word.
Okay. Hypergamy essentially means marrying up to a person of higher status. Which gender is more likely to practice hypergamy?
the woman.
Oh.
I'll be honest.
Oh, wait. Why is it that you'll be honest? Are you saying that this interview is like invalid because this whole time you were lying? Well, that hurts my feelings.
I would say I can only speak for myself, and it's like knowing that if I'm doing so well in life, like, yeah, I would want to either marry equal or up. Like, why would I downgrade myself if I know, again, what I'm capable of or what I'm earning?
Okay. So if women historically married...
That's crazy. Men historically are just bringing women up. They're just monkey branching off of us to get to the higher tree. And we just, wow. You look up and you only see that happen when they reach their 40s and they're like, well, I need me a plaything. I need me a boy toy. Like with the Erykah Badu's and the Amber Rose? Just, it's a lot. It's a lot.
up, wouldn't that mean that men historically married down?
I mean,
So who's really settling for who?
The Keisha Coles.
but in society, women have always been the prize. So it's the woman trying to earn the woman's.
But is the woman really the prize if the woman can be selected? Like, if the man has to work for everything and the woman doesn't choose a man that doesn't work for anything or isn't like in a good position, doesn't that make the man the prize also? Since statistics say there are more women to man, wouldn't that make men more the prize because they're the minority, supply and demand? More women want that fairy tale unicorn guy, but then there's every woman wants that unicorn man in the top 10%, but then like, how are women the prize? That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
I mean, the man trying to earn the woman's attention or, win her over. So at the end of the day, we're the catch. So it's the man trying to get us. So no, he's not marrying down, even if per se I don't make as much as he does.
Stop the cap.
It's because
That doesn't make sense because you are chasing specifically a certain caliber and kind of man. So the man is clearly the prize. You're not settling for any man, but men are willing to settle for any woman almost. So like, what the fudge are you talking about? That makes no sense.
again, he's happy to have me on his arm.
Which gender is more likely to practice hypergamy?
Men.
Females.
Females? Why do you say men? Why do you say females?
It's just naturally in them to do that.
No, females marry higher up all the time.
Okay.
They marry for money.
Okay, so they're not gonna mess with
Facts.
a guy that's broke. I mean, if you're a guy that's broke and you have nothing to offer,
Good luck, man. Pack it up. Actually, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of women out here that's like, supporting this homosexual movement and these Pookies and Ray Rays. They ain't just Pookies and Ray Rays and not getting laid. I mean, Dirty Dick Rodney's gonna he's got to get his balls drained.
woman, right? Why would a woman mess with you? Most women will not. Okay, so you got to have something going for you as a guy. A good personality, good looks. None of that means nothing.
He's right.
Most women want
None of that means nothing because, as I said before, women are chasing unicorns. So, if a man is short, no matter how much he fixes himself in those other areas, he still can be eliminated from majority of the women, which means men are the prize because you already excluded certain men from even being in your fantasy or your dream ending or whatever at the end of your race. Like, you're not gonna end up with that short guy that's nice and has a heart of gold. You're gonna be trying to get with the rich guy that has the yacht, and he's not gonna want you. He's just gonna use you as a side chick. So who's the prize?
stability, as in money, and as a lifestyle.
Like when you talk about the big dream is like, oh, I want to live in maybe a big house and marry into a good life and stuff like that.
But I think where we came from in Denmark, it's quite equal as it is right now.
Definitely.
It depends how good your education is, and in our case, our education would be just like the male man.
Definitely, but that's like the American dream.
Okay. If women historically married up, wouldn't that mean that men historically married down?
Mic drop.
Yes.
I mean,
So
the way you
who's
put it together, yes.
Yeah.
so who's really settling for who?
I think as soon as you get married, the man settle for the women.
Oh,
The man is always settling.
duh.
In every situation, the man always has to settle at a certain point because there's no woman that you're going to meet that's going to check every single box. Eventually, you're going to have to settle.
Okay. Is hypergamy for women ultimately about security and survival?
I can't say that. I have to disagree because a lot of women, like, about those two definitely, but financially, that's a big thing.
Isn't that a byproduct of evolution? I mean, didn't women want to secure the best genes for their offspring? Isn't that a primal instinct?
Yeah.
So then wouldn't it be about security and survival?
Yeah. I have to agree then, yeah.
Is hypergamy for women ultimately about security and survival?
I think yes.
It could be.
Is
Guys,
that
what
a,
are we doing?
is that a byproduct of evolution?
Well, yes, women look for attractive traits in their male to secure them and their offspring. That's like
I think
a normal thing.
men marry down because the girl's good looking, and women marry up because for like money and stuff.
Duh.
And they have to be good looking. But you know what? All
Wait,
men
what?
are up ugly anyway, so
No. Look at Jay-Z. He's got Beyonce. Stop playing with me.
who even really cares?
I'm not going to include myself in this, but a lot of women are just looking for the richest man. That's the thing. They just want to find the one with the most money.
The legendary unicorn from the fables.
Whereas some are looking for some that will accept them. It's different for everyone, but majority are looking for the one with the most
So
money.
do you think that women are looking for sugar daddies and men are looking for trophy wives?
Oh, shit.
Facts.
I gotta agree with you on that one. Guys, don't fight me.
Does hypergamy mean that women will always continue to choose the best option and never settle?
Fight her. In Pokemon.
No, because a lot of women settle.
Right, but do they want to settle?
No.
So they would want to choose the best option, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, women are picky as is, so it's like they're gonna always choose the best option for who they want and who they want to be with, because they're not gonna settle for less. They're gonna settle for the top dog.
Some women are so set on not settling that they never find that perfect person.
And that's how you end up dying alone. Because you're in a pool competing with all these women and you're trying to get the same man that you're just not going to end up with them. What's the statistic? 1 out of 4 women get married. So like 3 women are just side chicks dying alone.
And it's just, they just keep looking, and they're gonna look until they find no one, because no one is going to check all those boxes.
Okay, is hypergamy the equivalent of men never satisfied with only one chick?
I mean, a man of high status is always gonna have multiple options. Like, that just comes with the man who has money like that, or even has that type of quality of life.
Is hypergamy the equivalent of
He
men
knows.
never satisfied with only one woman?
Men is never satisfied.
I don't even think it's about women. I think it's about men are just never satisfied, period. Money,
They're not satisfied
women,
with
career.
themselves. Men
Pretty sure the pendulum swings in both directions.
is not satisfied with.
Or is it men always wanting the girl with the best looks?
Yeah, they definitely want a pretty girl.
Okay, but I'm just saying, if women are always looking for the best option, wouldn't a man always be looking for...
But then why is he hitting Lakeisha down the street, you know? Why is he hitting Lakeisha down the street? She ain't pretty. She's ugly. You're prettier than her, but he's cheating on you with her. Right.
the best option as well?
Yes.
Okay, so is that kind of like a similar, comparable thing, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What is the difference between a hypergamous woman and a gold digger?
I feel like a hypergamous woman is looking for someone to do what we were used to back in the day. Lead, be the breadwinner of the family, someone who is just the provider. A gold digger is someone who just wants. If you're in a hypergamous relationship, the woman is still providing, the woman is still doing, the man is doing a lot more. Gold digger is just
What?
gonna take, never give, ever.
Don't think
Okay, a
that's
gold
right.
digger is just looking straight for money. Like, they don't really care about what the guy looks like, what he has to offer. They just want the money. Well, actually, they do care about what he has to offer. If it's money and luxury or any type of things that they can get from him, then yeah, they'll do it. But you said hypergamy?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, if they go for that, they kind of want to find love in the sense of, quality of life that they have.
They want the unicorn. The one in the legacy. The one from the the one from the scroll that was told to come to save all these women
Do you find it
from their own choices, the consequences of their actions.
hypocritical when parents advise their sons to avoid gold diggers while also advising their daughters to find a man who will take care of them?
A little bit. I mean, obviously, a woman.
Man, chill on that one. Like, when we say, like, find a man that can take care of you, we're not saying, hey, go out there and become a sugar baby. We're saying, like, yo, like, find a decent man who can provide for both of you. Dude don't have to be rich. Like what? That's the women who took it that far. We never meant it that way.
So isn't hypergamy encouraged in women?
I feel like in this day and age with social media and everything, it is, yeah.
Of course, we're gonna want to lead our children to the right direction, and if we're raising a son, we're gonna raise them.
Like, literally half the men that told their daughters to find a man that's gonna take care of you. Like, that nigga wasn't rich. Stop playing with me. So he literally was trying to say, find a guy like me that has morals and is decent and can, like, take care of you and the children. And they were like, my dad must want me to go find Elon Musk or something.
To try to find a woman that can balance out their lives, whereas our daughters, we can't just. Me personally, I would never let my daughter slack, but also a man who is able to provide is a man who I believe is able to lead a family and raise a family and make things what they should be.
People raise different.
Oh no.
Some people might raise their kids
Oh
like
no.
that.
Bro got the neck tat. Dog, what are we doing? Why, bro? You know, like, bro. Do you not know what that, like, what are you doing, bro? Strippers get that. For swallowing or aiming. What are you doing, bro?
But at the end of the day, we all want our children to have the best in life, and it's better when they
For swallowing or aiming, gummy bears. Gummy bears, YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about gummy bears.
have a spouse that they parent approve of.
What is the difference between a hypergamous woman and a gold digger?
Because again, if we're not just talking about finances, oftentimes.
I mean, strippers love gummy bears. They just love gummy bears. And that's legit work. Sex workers, in the sex industry.
People marry for love and stuff like that. So if there's other factors that are associated with that, then I would say that differentiates her from being a gold digger.
Do you think unconditional love is possible in a romantic relationship, or are people only...
I mean, you would think it would be the gummy worms, but no, it's the gummy bears. But if you put two gummy bears with a gummy worm,
as loyal as their options?
I think unconditional love is definitely a thing. If both partners are 100% invested, I'm almost positive that it will work. I mean, curiosity will always be a thing, no matter what. That's something you cannot stop. But if you don't act on it, then yes.
What are your thoughts on the following statement? A man's loyalty is tested when he has everything, while a woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing.
I feel like that is true.
that is true.
I feel like when a man is down and out, that's a woman's scapegoat to get out the relationship and out the system. And I feel like when a man is up and has everything, power, money, women.
This woman literally told me she blocked this dude because he lost his job. She just... he lost everything. He didn't even... It was just... Dog. Preemptive. Just...
That's when you know if he really loves you and he's loyal, if he sticks by your side and holds you down, 10 tones down, always.
I agree with that 110%. That's valid.
So wouldn't that mean that people are only as loyal as their options?
Oh, you're stressing me out. Yes. Why are you doing this? Oh my God, but you're telling me things that I never really thought about.
I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear.
My boyfriend just broke up with me. This is everything I need to hear.
Really? Will you go out with me?
Yeah.
What? What?
Have you noticed the things men do to compete for women?
He got in there. He got in there!
Yes, very much so.
What do they do?
One up each.
He opened her mind, and then she was like, you know what? I'm gonna open these legs. Stop playing with me, yo. When you go out with me, sure. I'm like, all right.
Other competitive talking, and everything that men do, of course.
What are the things women do to compete for men?
Market themselves, outslut each other, if you will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
If hypergamy is part of a female's nature, don't you think more people should know what it means?
Yes, but they're not ready for that talk.
Is competition good or bad for society?
Good.
Why?
He got it.
Because it keeps you at the tip of your toes, top of your game.
He's right.
What are the things men do to compete for women?
Dress nice, drive nice things, but people don't understand.
But they don't understand. We really don't care about any of those things. I mean, some people are car files and they really care about their muscle car heads and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's like we got to get the shiny things to impress the women, so it's ridiculous. And then they think they have to put on the weaves and the eyelashes, and we constantly tell them not to. It's dumb.
In the psychology of a woman, you do that stuff for yourself, the woman gonna find you. So you ain't gotta do something to impress a woman. You do something to level yourself up, and that's when the women be like, see you and be like, now it's a competition for real.
What are the things women do to compete for men?
It's the outfits, the nails. For some reason, the eyelashes, we don't even like that. Y'all can be...
How many times do I have to say it? We don't even like it. This is how men think. We don't even care about your fake eyelashes, your makeup, your fake hair, your fake nails. We don't want that stuff. Stop doing that stuff. They're just doing it for themselves to impress other girls. Men,
Doing the eyelashes is... I don't know who told y'all that was cute.
Does a woman's hypergamous nature...
Yo, check it. It's gonna be a woman in the comments talking about some man somewhere likes it. I could shave the side of my head, and some man somewhere would like it.
Fuel men to compete with each other.
Yes, 100%.
Is competition good or bad for society?
It's terrible, because men will kill someone over a woman.
Okay, but doesn't that also encourage men to improve themselves?
To a certain extent.
So would it be...
To a certain extent. Like, what? Some men are only in the gym for the ladies. Like what are you talking about? Like, and then inventions, all that progress only happened because of competition and probably some insides somewhere. Busting it open, trying to get it on a Tuesday.
Be good and bad?
From Miss Susie.
Yes.
Since most women want the top men, won't that mean they'll have to share them?
Well, everybody top is not the same thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Women literally will call and say, I want a 6-figure man who's over 6 inches down low. He has to be over 6 feet tall. He has to have a 6-pack ab. Like, they all want the same thing. Stop playing.
Do you think that women will start marrying down or not at all?
Yes, I feel like these days a lot of women marry down because a lot of women are in power now over men, and we make more money. We're graduating with more degrees.
But the patriarchy
and things like that. So I feel like we're stepping up and men are kind of stepping down a little bit.
Interesting. Okay. Do you think that hypergamy leads to polyamory?
I gotta think about it because it's kind of like it does in a certain way because it seems like everybody is out to get something from someone. Everybody is trying to advance. It don't matter if you're a male or a woman. People get in relationships to advance in a way. If you was the ugly guy who couldn't get the cute girl, now you grown and you got money, you're gonna go after the beautiful woman. If you was the girl who didn't have a lot of money and stuff, you're gonna go after the man who can take care of you and get you to the next level that you want to be. Everybody is out for the next thing. Everybody is out for the best thing, and that's for themselves.
If most women want to date the top men, won't that mean they have to share them?
Eventually.
Oh, look at her! Look at her! Look at, she got off code. She got off code. No. Yes. Okay, I guess. Like, hold it. Hold it.
Women want to date the top men, won't that mean they have to share them?
Eventually.
Okay, no sharing should.
Look at her.
All I'm saying is, as women become more powerful and become higher status, doesn't their dating pool of men to choose from shrink because most women want to date a man on their level or higher?
Yeah.
Yes.
So once again, isn't it true that women would often rather be the emperor's mistress than the peasant's wife?
Yeah.
So if a woman wants a loyal man, wouldn't she have to settle for an average man rather than a high value man that every woman wants?
I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's what's happening.
Yeah, it is. It's a sad world we live in. And you know what? And you know what? You have to date someone.
It's not really that sad. He literally laid it out. If you literally will just get an average man instead of just all trying to have sex with the same man and be side chicks to the same man, you could actually have happiness in a family. But no, you want to be side chicks to the most sought after man, and now you're complaining about the results. What do you want?
Someone that's ugly to be treated right. You know what? I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
Okay,
I don't mean that.
And finally, what are your thoughts on the following statement? Okay, a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything, while a woman's loyalty is tested when her man has nothing.
I think that is so true, and we should end it on that. Thank you, Vegas. See you soon.
And we are going to end it on that.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a big word.